Hi everybody and welcome to Paper Wishes Vlog. I'm Lene Gehrig and today I've got this great collection of fall goodies for you. Let's just start right off here and I'll show you what they all are and then we'll get right into the cards. From our friends at 2D Designs, we've got the Fall Leaves Scroll Cutting Die, the Leaves Corner Cutting Die, the Fall Wreath Cutting Die, the Fall Leaves Arch Cutting Die, the Leaves Background Cutting Die, and then from Stampendous, this is the Leaves Clear Stamp. And this one, oh, I forgot the name of it. This is the Dressed Turkey Cling Rubber Stamp. And then we've got from Hot Off the Press, these beautiful, adorable little tractor stickers. I think tractors can be beautiful. And then from Authentique, we've got the Splendid 6x6 paper pack. Look at these adorable, I just love the little tiny prints, you guys. All these little fall prints, and then in the center here, you've got these beautiful vintage cutouts. Look at this gorgeous there. Oh, so fun to play with. And then of course we've got coordinating die cuts. I just froze. What are these called? These beautiful die cuts with greetings and artwork. They're just adorable. I can't wait to show you what Debbie did with those. All right, so let's get right into it. I think we're going to use the Tractor Dazzles first. This is what they look like without the black background on them. So you get 3 little separate scenes of tractors, some trees, some little grass. And here's a little card I made last night. I just whipped this up. So this uses our brand new our brand new slim line cards, and they come with the envelopes on them, you guys. They look like this, and there's a package with the envelopes, and they are 3.5 by 8.5 inches wide. These are great. They're all over the internet. Everybody's making them. But if you don't want to cut down your own cards, and you want to have the matching envelopes, they're right here and ready to go. You can get those at Paper Wishes. So that's what I used. And then I also used for my background paper, which is just my favorite for fall, the Dotted Duos paper pack number 3. And it's got all these sort of muted colors for fall with the small polka dots and the large polka dots on the back. So I used my large, kind of a burnt orange, and then some brown cardstock. This particular cardstock I got from Christmas Memories cardstock. And I just sort of set this down, and then I'll use my blender brush. And what I like to do first is to make a quick card, because I was in a little bit of a hurry last night. So I just used the Pine Tree ink pad, and I like to just take a little piece of paper and sort of mask off, so I didn't have to mat my Dazzle sticker on paper and then cut it out and everything. I just wanted to do a really quick sort of grass background and then do some blue sky. And I'm not even a blot here. I was just like, this card took about 15 minutes to make. I'm not even kidding you. So I just did this really quick. I'm overlapping a little bit onto my tractor, and that's okay. You could just take a little piece of paper and kind of put it over the edges and just kind of go like this to get some of the details out of the way. Then I did the same with the blue. Then I took my tri-blend markers from Spectrum Noir. I've got the red, I've got brown, gray, blend, orange, dull green, and earth brown. All right, so I wanted to make my tractor really quickly. So I just started, if you're not familiar with the tri-blend markers, they've got light, medium, and dark pens in that same color, just different intensities, and they're wonderful for blending. So it's 3 pens in 1. I'm going to start off with a medium pen, and because this is just such a cute little tractor guy, and it was so easy to color, just like this. I didn't even really worry about doing much of the blending on this. Okay, so then I went to my light color and started out with dark and went light. And then when I got to the little seat, because it really doesn't have a cutoff point on it, just did the brown, kind of went down into the red, and blended that a little bit. Did brown right here, and that blended right into the red on this bumper, like that. All right. Then I used the gray blend, where is it? Oh, to do the tires. And you'll notice I'm using the darker gray. That just covers up any of that little bit of green that I got on there that was left over from my grass. Super forgiving there. If you wanted to color these tires black too, they would cover up all that green that overlapped. And it was a real time saver. There we go. Okay, so for the cute little wagon, oh, I got to do the little hitch there. I colored the wheels and stuff the same, but then I went back to my brown blend and I just colored the slats just like that. And then down below here. And then I just did a little bit of red detail right there. That would be like where the metal part is. And I forgot to add an important piece here on our cute little farm wagon. And that is the pumpkins. So if this is for fall, then you would go ahead and you would take these little pumpkins off and put them in your wagon. But if this was, you wanted to make this not a little pumpkin wagon and do your Christmas trees, there's some individual little trees here, and you could put the trees here instead of the little pumpkins, which I love that. It's a little bit interchangeable. There we go. And I just use my orange to color my little pumpkins. Super easy, super fast card. And then a little green bow here from the green ribbon set. And then I needed my little greeting. And so I just used the brown set here from the tiny words and phrases. Well, actually, this is more of a copper set. I just did life is good. Because on the farm, life is good. And that was my quick card last night. So let's show you some cards that Debbie did using these cutting dies. Oh, well, first let's see. Okay, here's the turkey and the cutting die. She was super clever and combined some things here. So she did this, and she used that cute little wreath, here we go, together. And this is what the wreath looks like. And this is what it looks like when it's die cut and not colored. So she cut hers from dark brown cardstock, but this is what it looks like from white, and it's got all these little details on it. And then to color her wreath, she used, after she die cut it from brown, this is the Versamark Watermark pen. So it's essentially clear embossing liquid. And from instead of using the embossing pad, this way she could detail and put it right there, put that color right there where she wanted it. It's got a brush end for the larger pieces. And then she just sprinkled on, this is copper tinsel embossing powder, and then heated those spaces with the heat gun. So she did the copper leaves first, heated that with the heat gun, and then she went ahead and added this is a metallic gold from Spectrum Noir, and added little gold leaves right here. Okay, and you could just do that with a little blender brush. And then she also added these adorable, these are copper jewel dazzle stickers, and they just come right off, and then she just embellished around her wreath and on the wreath with those, so they have a lot of sparkle there. And of course using the paper pad as well. So cute, I love that one. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Oh, this is the one, gorgeous. So here she used a slimline card, beautiful. And she colored that. It's got a beautiful, nice tan background. And then we've got our beautiful background that she made using, here we go. These are the Cosmic Shimmer Shakers. And let me read the colors here. She used the Denim Dash, the Pure Gold. Look at that gold. She obviously put that on last. So she did the Purple Paradise and the Denim Dash first, okay? And then she just added a little bit of that pure gold, and as you can see, just gorgeous. She also added a little bit of this grasshopper green, and she did this at the very end. This is a Harmony Spectrum Noir. It's got this great ability to be water reactive. After she did this step and she sprinkled everything on here, this powder is great. Let me just show you on the back here. I'm going to recycle this. So, sprinkling a little bit of these colors. I really should have my craft mat out. This is going to be dangerous. There we go. Got our colors going there. And then the very last one being gold. Ooh. Okay. And then I've got my mister here, just with water in it. And I know I'm gonna definitely have to get my craft mat. There, all these cards and everything. I'm looking for a disaster. Okay, just like that. And then you could go ahead and sprinkle more gold on top. And I know that when Debbie does hers, she really likes to do her misting and stuff. She really adds a lot of water to it. And I'm using the wrong color paper, kind of paper here. You could use watercolor paper for this too. All right, and then just like that puddling that's going on there, that's how she got this great look here. She just let that dry. And when that was all done, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this so I don't destroy everything. When that was all done and dry, then she went back and she added a little bit of, there we go, a little bit of the grasshopper, because she wanted to bring in some of that green. And that way she could control on the leaves where that went. Here we go. All right, so then she used her little scissors, which are great. And these are from Crafter's Companion. You can get these at Paper Wishes, because we know those tools make the big difference when we're crafting. And just really quickly cut around each leaf. And then just did some layering here. You can see she's got some more of those little copper jewel dazzles. And then here she added some borders that coordinate with those. So this is copper jewel border dazzles. And she even used some of the artwork here from the paper pad. Just gorgeous. All right, so next, got this beautiful card. Oh, I've got too much stuff going on. Beautiful card, and she used, oh, right, so we've got this beautiful leaves. When is this, folks? Here we go. This is the fall leaf scroll. This is what it looks like when it's cut out of tan cardstock. So that look there. But what she ended up doing is using this Gilding Flakes kit and creating a background just on some white cardstock, okay? And the way she did that was, this kit is great. It comes with this Cosmic Shimmer, this glue, specifically designed for this. Wanting to come off. There we go. Wow. Okay, gonna need that craft mat again. And she just put a little bit of glue on. I'm just gonna do this on the corner here. Kind of stuck. And then she just used a little cosmetic sponge to spread that around. Something disposable. Take a little pinch of these gilding flakes, and you have to be careful, they go everywhere. Just going to take one gilding flake, stick it to that glue. Of course, you would sprinkle them all over this. You're just going to pat that down, and then it comes with this little scrunchy sponge that is brilliant. And you just buffer that, and it adheres to that glue beautifully. And what's great about this is you just go over the surface, so you've covered this, and look at all these extra little flakes that are coming off. Just scoop those back up and put them back in your jar, because you can use those again and again until there's just nothing left in this jar. This tiny little jar would last a long time. All right, so once she's done that background, then she just die cut that, just like this, and got this beautiful, beautiful gold leaf spray of leaves. Just beautiful. Of course, use the paper pack again and those punch outs. All right, this last card, this is that all over leaves die. This is how it looks from white cardstock. And then this beautiful card, Debbie made not only using the Splendor paper pad for the background and the die cuts, she also used from Hunky Dory the Diamond Sparkles Shimmer card in gold. And this is great stuff, you guys. Debbie and I use this a lot because it is really glitter paper that is embossed, but nothing comes off, okay? And this pack has 10 sheets in it. This would last you also a really long time. It's a great tool. It's just not messy. And you get this beautiful color, and then she backed that with a dark brown and just added her reading across the bottom. Foam taped these all of these pieces so you can see there's some dimension there. I've got two more dies to show you here, if I can find them in my mess. So here's the corner die, that leaves corner. And this is what it looks like right here, cut out of white cardstock. And then here is the fall leaves arch. There we go, that's what that one looks like. And I noticed on our website, you guys, we've got some great sample cards from 2D Designs using both of these. For this one, I noticed they used one like this and then the reverse of it like this on each side of a gatefold card. It was gorgeous, so make sure you check those out. All right, so we've got a great money saver on all of this, you guys. You will be so set all the way into November for all of your card making beautiful Thanksgiving cards and paper crafts. So I would encourage you to check that out. If you're watching us on our vlog page, then you would just look on the right hand side and you'll see the money saver. If you're watching us on YouTube, look below the video in the description box and you'll find a link to the money saver, as well as a link to paperwishes.com, where we have tons of videos and lots of goodies and fun things to play with. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.